How can I use customer feedback or testimonials to grow my business? All right, this is a fantastic question. So I'm going to pop over to my screen here because one of the things that is really critical here, you guys, is to understand that everything you're doing, right? All of the stuff that you're doing is when you're getting somebody to go from, let's just call it, my mentor Peng Joon would call it Hell Island. So they're on Hell Island and they want to get to Heaven Island, right? They're over here in hell and you want to get them to here in heaven. And you have the product for them and everything else. Here's the thing. They want to buy it. They want to have this problem solved. So the biggest hurdle that you have to overcome in sales is this. They have to believe you. They've got to believe you, right? This is what has to happen. And so before they believe you, okay, you have got a number of things over here. You have got a bunch of obstacles that you have to overcome. And then once they believe you, they believe that your solution is going to work for them, then there's a bunch of objections. So you have obstacles versus objections. Okay? And your testimonials, your client stories, serve different purposes based on whether they're on this side or whether they're on this side of the moment. So if they're on this side, okay, if this is before they've seen your offer, before you've made them said, okay, this is what we can do for you, and you've made your pitch, okay? If they're on the obstacles side, then your client testimonials, your client stories serve to attract your client. That's what purpose they serve. So, Cindy, you're asking, how do you use them? You use these stories to attract your ideal client, right? You attract them. So, let me take my notes here. This is, you want to show them the desired outcome. Okay? What you're you're sharing a client story, a testimonial that illustrates the desired outcome that your client would love to have. Your prospect wants to lose weight, right? You show them a before and after story of one of your clients having lost a bunch of weight. Your client wants to drive a beautiful Audi, right? You show them a before or a picture of a client in an Audi, absolutely in love with what it is they're doing, right? Show the desired outcome. The other thing it serves is people want to know that they're going to be happy with what you're offering them. I know that sounds really simple, but that's the truth, my friends. That's the magic. They want to be thrilled buying your product or service. So the fact of the matter is, your testimonials serve as showing happy clients. I know that sounds simple, but that's really one of the things they serve. Is people want to be happy. They want to be satisfied. So your testimonial is great on this side of the ledger, okay, to show that. Now, the other thing, they show a clarity of offer or a clarity of solution. You ever have one of those moments, you guys, where you're like, okay, I really want this thing solved, but I'm not really sure how to solve that. And you wind up reading a review or you read a testimonial and it gives you clarity about how that problem gets solved. Not everybody is what we would call in the marketing world solution aware. So your client stories, your testimonials on the pre-purchase phase can serve to clarify what it is that you offer the marketplace. It can serve to clarify this. Very powerful tool. Okay, now once you've made your offer, okay, because a client sits over here, you want you want to get them over to here, and the way that they get to that spot is you make them an offer. Okay, so you make them a pitch. You say, buy this fitness solution, buy this Audi, buy our content solution, right? Whatever it is, you make them an offer. Everything pre-offer in dollars and this is how much it costs moment is called obstacles. Everything after that are called objections, okay? So on the objection side, now that they've seen your offer and what you're doing, this here, all of your client testimonials, Cindy, they serve to affirm what it is that you've just offered, okay? They serve to affirm this. That's what they're doing. Sorry, my messy whiteboard here, everybody, but you get the idea. So to affirm this, now what you have is a moment where the client asks, does this really work? Or, no, not a question mark, sorry. I need an exclamation mark. There we go. I'll get it right, I promise. There we go. So it really works. What it is you're offering, the testimonial serves as a way of affirming that what you're offering really works, legitimizes it. So the person says, wow, this fitness solution, it could really work for me. Okay, I can see how the keto diet can work. Here's a testimonial. Okay, now this affirms that this can work, right? They believe the concept, and now you show somebody else going through it as an example that it really does work. Okay, so it affirms, or it really works, sure, sorry. You can show them a real result. Not a made up one, not a pretend one, not a you do this and this could happen one, okay? Once again, you're affirming with your testimonial, so you're showing a real life result, a real life trial and process here of what it is that you're offering somebody. And that testimonial can serve as a real result example once somebody has bought into the idea of what you're offering them, okay? And the other thing is that when somebody buys something, okay, I'm going to switch my screen here for a second. One thing we have to remember, you guys, is the only reason somebody ever buys something is because they ultimately feel like what they're investing with their dollars, they're getting more back in response. Okay, so if I go out and I buy a burger for $10, that burger is worth more to me inside my stomach than the $10. Does that make sense? Okay, if I want to go out and buy that $80,000 Audi, it's actually worth more to me than the $80,000. People buy when they feel like what they're exchanging, aka their dollar volume, is higher than what they're getting. Then they go, yes, I want to buy this. Does that make sense? So the reason I'm saying this is because your testimonials can serve as a great way of illustrating that they're getting more than their dollars. So they're actually getting more value. The testimonial serves as an example of more value, Cindy, than what the client is giving in dollar figure. There's a psychological element to this, that they're actually giving $50, $100, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it is, and what they're getting in return is worth far more than that. And a testimonial serves as a great way of affirming that belief. Okay, so to summarize, a testimonial in your marketing side of things serves to attract clients by showing the desired outcome, illustrating a happy client story, and giving clarity to the offer that you're going to make. And then after you've said this is how much it's going to cost, the testimonial serves as a way of affirming the belief that your prospect has started to adopt, which is, oh gosh, this really does work. And I can see some real results, some proof, some evidence. And this is worth way more to me. Look at how happy these people are. Look at the results they've got. This is worth way more to me than my $50, my $100, my $5,000, whatever it is. Okay, I hope you guys got great value out of today. This was fun. So my friends, if you got good value out of this, please join us in the Marketing Wizards Inner Circle Facebook group. It's a free group. I go live in there all the time. Plus, you can take our 5 days for 1 year of marketing bootcamp that's right inside that Facebook group. So you can go over there and access that. And if you are looking for help with your marketing, book a Compass call, right? So you can reach out to myself within the group or reach out to me personally here, book a Compass call. A Compass call is basically a 45-minute chat where you and I sit down, we find out where you would love to be with your company. You'd absolutely love to build a company that's doing this and where you currently are. And we find out how to get the right trajectory to get you there. So I call it a Compass call because it's often needing to have got to auto-correct a little bit to where you'd love to be. And we book these calls all the time and we find out if there's anything that we can do to help people, of course, right? It's a great way of us showing what services we can provide companies to help them grow. Shameless plug there. But more than that, it's just a great way to figure out, okay, this is where I'd love to be. This is where I am. How do I get there? What's the jump I can take? and get a roadmap to that type of success. And until next time, I have been Michael Bridgman. You have been awesome. So go out there, enchant your audience, make some magic happen. And this has been another episode of the Q&A session for Marketing Wizards Inner Circle. Ciao for now.